What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Forever Stranded Lost Souls. Oh yeah, guys, so last episode we were jumping into a little bit of astral sorcery. Yeah, we're gonna need that mod in order to progress, so we are kind of going through that right now. So I was looking at our quest book here, and we just did a few things last episode. We only knocked out 3 different quests, but I wanted to look at some of these other quests that are currently available. So the next closest one right here at the beginning is the star crystals, and this wants us to make a linking tool. Now we can go into our astral tome here and kind of take a look. Oop, wrong button. So this is under which section? This is under the attunement section. We scroll in a little bit closer, we can see there's a linking tool here, and there's also iron transmutation. Now I believe doing the iron transmutation is going to get us over to the star metal. I think that's how you do it. Anyway, we should look at the linking tool first, and then we should, proceed on. So it says, recalling the slightly pulling effects aquamarines have on liquid starlight, having multiple of these condensed into one crystal might provide enough to direct and focus the raw rays of starlight into a more organized manner. So that sounds pretty cool. So this is going to need us to have 4 sticks, 2 logs, a crystal, and 2 aquamarine. That really isn't that bad. There's probably more reading that we can do, but I don't know how long this craft is going to take, and I do know some of them take a little bit of time, so let's go ahead and get some of these items together here. Aquamarine, we need a crystal, if I can type. Gosh, there it is. I'll just take that one. What else did we need? I think a log, and then I don't remember if there was anything else. Let's go back one more time. So 2 logs, 4 sticks. All right, log, wood, grab one more oak wood, and then we need our resonating wand on our bar. I think we should be good to go. Now, it is nighttime. I was kind of waiting until after sunset a little bit so we could use our altar. I don't know how much power how much power the linking tool is going to cost to make, so I wanted to make sure it was quite nighttime before we got going here. Now, I did do the level up stuff. We were looking at that last episode. You press L and then you can upgrade all this stuff. I did add in one here for speed. Oh, I guess there is some of those crystals under here where we can mine for more of that stuff like we were doing last time. Yeah, upgrade speed. But anyway, speed, when I hold down control to move forward, like, it really changes my FOV a lot. I'm not sure if I like that. I might end up removing that buff. That's a little annoying to me. But anyway, so let's come over here. We will do log, stick. We'll do crystal and aquamarines. Our bar is completely full here, so let's click this thing. And it looks like we're good to go. It is trying to make something here. Is that going to take a long time to make? It looks like it's going to take a minute here. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to craft up, we'll throw our tome on the ground. Well, I guess it's done. I was going to say we could... Whoa. The game has frozen. Well, I'm not exactly sure why the game crashed. I'm sure I could go through the crash log or whatever, but we're back. All right, so going back to our attunement section here, the linking tool. So it says fusing them together with the rock crystal might prove a bit tedious without sufficient starlight. Luckily, a new upgraded altar might help a bit on that end. So yeah, so we're able to craft this thing, not a big deal. However, holding the created crystal with bare hands may risk clouding the crystal and therefore diminishes the ability to manipulate starlight. As such, the most practical form of linking tool takes the shape of a wand. The crystal wand created by this fusion of gems seems to bend starlight around it at will, persistently altering the flow of said light. To select the source of starlight, simply right-click the starlight producer, such as a collector crystal commonly found in a shrine, to direct it at a specific location. Shift right-click the other location afterwards. Okay, so it says that we click one, we click the other. So let's look at iron transmutation. Most likely, these beams of light could have other uses than looking pretty and tend to have effects on the world. Generally, how about focusing the light directly onto a mundane iron ore with a linking tool, which we just made? A source of focused starlight could work. Might as well use one of those floating crystals in the shrines. Okay, so this is saying the crystal in the shrine can be used to focus the beam of light that we are using similarly to upgrade our crafting table to transmute some iron ore. Now, I don't know if that has to be done directly at nighttime or if it can be done anytime during the day. So let's grab some iron ore. And then we'll take our quick warp thing, our RF Tools warper, over to our altar that we set up a while ago. Although flying over there probably wouldn't be that bad, but since we already have this set up, we might as well do this. Okay, so here's our floating crystal. Let's go ahead and put iron here. I don't really know how this works. Did it say shift right click? Right click, right click. Oh yeah, okay, so just right click, right click. So we can see that that is now doing a thing. So while that's doing a thing, let's go back and read this thing. Stopped linking, what? It looks like it's still linking. In fact, it looks like it's linking both the crafting table and this. I wonder if I can link more things than that at once. Anyway, back to the book. It seems the iron reflects the starlight back and shimmers slightly blue. Maybe something will change when given enough time. Okay, so I don't know how long this takes, and I guess I would like to see if we can do more than one. So I put that there. Can I right click on that? Right click, right click. Oh yeah. Okay, so it looks like we can do more than one at a time. This is gonna be great. Okay, so let's try and set up a few of these then. That zombie though. All right, so right click, right click, right click, right click, right click, right click, and a right click, and a right click. Okay, so now all of those should, yeah, looks like things are happening. Okay, very good. Again, I don't know how long this takes. I've never done this process before. Hopefully it takes, you know, just a minute or two. But I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and hang out here for a little while and wait for this thing to finish up, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so this is a little weird. I set up all of that iron ore and I linked the floating crystal to it and it was not transmuting it. So then I went to the wiki, I was like, what am I doing wrong? Searched Google and all this. Apparently there's some bug with some of these, the collector crystals, the floating crystals or whatever, where they won't transmute iron ore. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. I just went, is it north? No, I went east. I went east of where our other shrine is, not very far, and I found another one here, so I want to try this again. We'll try and set up the same amount of stuff. Oh, it looks like it's linked to that specific location, even though I had mined that iron just a little bit ago. So if I click these, I have to right click, and then this. I don't know if I have to right click the crystal every time, but yeah, that one only took like 10 seconds or so to turn into the star metal. I don't know. Maybe you're only supposed to do one at a time. I honestly don't really know how this works, but what I did find out is that this crystal here should have direct line of sight to the sky, and then maybe this crystal lost all of it. Well, no, look, that thing had already changed. I was gonna say maybe this has to happen at nighttime. Maybe it lost like its internal juice from the starlight or whatever. So we should expect to see this one turn, and then this one here very, very quickly, I would imagine. But yeah, we can collect some of this star metal ore. That's not a big deal. So still only that first one. I would have expected to see more than one change. Another thing I found out is that when you link more of these blocks together, it shares like the amount of power the crystal has, so like it slows down. If you want to go faster, you only do one at a time. If you do multiple at a time, it goes a little bit slower. Anyway, we are now able to collect this stuff, so I'll try and get some more from this particular shrine. Let's take a look here for a second. If we go back, yeah, there's a blighted polar bear. You gotta stay away from that guy. Wrong button. Map. M. No, M not the map button. No, it's J. J's the map button. So if we come out here, why is it not showing the overworld? Okay, so I am currently right here, and I believe our other shrine that we had was right here. I turned the waypoints off. I guess we should turn these back on. Yeah, so this was the other shrine that we had found right there. But yeah, just a little bit distance away. Very lucky we found this one. This one appears to work, converting our iron into the star metal stuff. Ah, there we go. Now it's all done. Very good. Okay, so I can just vein mine all of that stuff. Okay, cool. So yes, we have a way to start creating this stuff. Now the uses for this is we can smelt it directly into the star metal. I don't know, can we grind it? Ah, okay, so if we had a crusher, we can crush it. The redstone furnace will smelt it. Looks like flux anodizers will double it. Pulverizer, we can double it. The tectonic initiator looks like, I think you need tectonic petroleum to do that. Yeah, that'll triple it. So that's kind of cool. Grindstone will give us a chance to double at an 85% chance, but I think the pulverizer is guaranteed to double. So I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing here. Anyway, I will go ahead and hang out here for a little while, try and make a few more of the star metal ore, because I can only imagine we're going to need more than just the 3 that we have, or I guess we have 6 now. We're going to need more than the 6 that we have. So yeah, let me go ahead, wait on some more of this stuff to convert, and then we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so we're taking a lot of our star metal ore and we are converting it into the star dust. This is the stuff that we need that we can melt either into the star metal ingots or we can use it directly into recipes. So yeah, I've been killing a lot of monsters while I was kind of waiting for some of that stuff to happen. My inventory is quite full. Let's clean this all out so we have more room. Found a blizz and I killed it. Probably should have captured it so we could spawn in multiple. But if we need some more, we know where to go for them. Anyway, so here is 64 plus 8 stardust. That's pretty cool. So the uses for this stuff, we can do some various different things. Looks like we need to use it in the induction smelter with concentrated hellfire in order to turn it into the ingot. But let's see, we need a starlight crafting altar. We do all this and then I'll turn it to the celestial altar. So yeah, this is one of the things that we've been looking at wanting to do is upgrade to the celestial altar. So if we go back to the tome here, we should be able to, yeah, right here, celestial altar. It says, just as suspected, the dust has more interesting properties than the ingot itself. Observing stationary objects such as the ground through a pile of stardust is equivalent to staring through a barely transparent dark sky full of stars. Its properties to channel light are truly unique. Okay, so we have to upgrade our altar one more time. We have to upgrade the structure that the altar is. So it looks like we have a few different blocks here, and then mostly like a brick, and then a big patch of the sooty stuff. Yeah, if you hover over this little star here, it tells you exactly the materials you need, so there is no question on the materials anyway. So yeah, we have all of this stuff. So I guess the next task is we need to get a star metal ingot. So if we go back in here, we go to recipe once again, we can do that. Let's see. I'm sorry, not the recipe, the uses. We can do that by putting concentrated hellfire with stardust. Now, do we have any hellfire? We have 3 of them. Perfect. Okay, well, let's just use one of them. I don't know if we need more than one of these ingots or not. So induction smelter, we'll place one there and one of these after we turn this button off there. And there we go, star metal ingot, very easy. Okay, so we have that done. We need 1 rock crystal, some aquamarine, and then we need to adjust the platform here. So I will go ahead and start taking care of all of this. We've seen how these are made and that we can chisel the marble and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll go ahead and start taking care of all of that stuff and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're about ready to upgrade our starlight crafting altar to the celestial one. Now I'm going to give you guys a pro tip. When you're looking at the book here and it says how to craft this and you go to the next page, like, oh, this is a multi-block structure that we're going to have to build. Don't start building this until after you've upgraded, because the previous tier, the one that we have here, the Starlight Crafting Altar, doesn't know what this multi-block structure is. So wait, wait until you've upgraded before building a multi-block. So we have everything laid out here that we needed. It was 4 chiseled marble, 2 marble pillars, that metal ingot, 1 rock crystal, 2 aquamarine, and 2 stardust. A lot of items going into this, but yeah, that should be able to be upgraded into the next tier altar when we right click on it. Looks like things are happening. We're getting beams of light coming from these pillars, which I didn't know happened before, but I guess that's a thing that happens. Yeah, so we are upgrading, getting some cool effects here. I assume this is going to take a little bit of time for this process to happen. It does require a pretty full bar here. I don't know if this thing had to be all the way full, but like when it was about right here, it wasn't showing this table, and it wasn't until like when all the way full that it showed it. So I guess it has to be 100% full. I don't know. But anyway, this thing should go ahead and upgrade, and then when that happens, I will upgrade our multi-block structure so this thing will work, and then we should be able to make some better, cooler stuff with Astral Sorcery. Alright, so the new multi-block structure has been set up now. Yeah, it's a lot more of the sooty marble. We have some of these rune marbles, which we didn't have before. Regular marble around the sooty marble, and then everything surrounded by the marble brick. So with all that in place, this is how far our starlight meter goes. So we might need to get some more of these different spectral relays, maybe in the corners or something. Yeah, I don't know how many more of these things we can have. I know it says in the book if they're too close to each other, it produces negative effects, like the opposite of what you would want it to do. But I don't know. Maybe we can put some like in between right here, and that will provide some more starlight stuff for our altar, and maybe get the bar all the way up. I honestly don't know. But now that we have that done, it did say that we learned more about constellation, which is pretty cool. So that unlocks a new section in our astral tome here. So if we go back and zoom out a little bit, we now have a new section here called constellation. Now, I don't really know if there's more stuff in the previous section that we need to look at. Looks like we got some more different types of crystals and things here. Collector crystal, yeah, so this is the thing that we were using to convert the iron into the star metal stuff. And yeah, iridescent altar, so it looks like we have yet one more upgrade that we can do. So it looks like resonating gems are new. That's something we're going to have to make. And then these different types of celestial crystals. Yeah, so that's something else that we'll have to look at doing here. Okay. Well, yeah, we got some good stuff going on. I'm not really sure exactly where we need to go to progress. We were trying to make, what was it? The end portal, I believe, is one of the things that we needed to make in order to get to the end. But wasn't there something else? Hold on a second. We need to go back to the quest book here. There's some more stuff I think that we needed to do. No. Celestial altar. Starlight. Is this the one we just made? Celestial altar. Okay, well, we can go ahead and pick this thing up, and that should give us the quest complete. I was thinking there was, well, I'm pretty sure there was one more thing that we needed to do, or a few more things that we needed to do in order to get to the end, because that was one of the things that we started working on Astral Sorcery for. I'll have to go back through my quest book here and double check, because I can't remember right off the top of my head what it is that we needed. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick, and we'll be right back. Aha! I knew there was something else that we needed from Astral Sorcery to get to the end. But I was like, wait a second, the end portal, that doesn't require anything. But no, this quest requires stuff. So we had to make those resonating gems. Yeah, these blinky things. We need 4 of those for this quest. I don't know if that's needed in any recipe or if it just wants us to get those. And then we also need molten dawnstone. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. We'll have to get into embers, I think, for that. So resonating gem, let's take a look at that. How is it that we make these guys? Resonating gems. So we need starlight infusion. So we need a starlight infuser. Okay, so the starlight infuser does require the celestial altar, what we just made, and then a whole lot of other stuff. So we need more star metal ingots. All right, so let's grab one more of the hellfire, and we'll grab one more of the star ingots, star dust. Okay, so we can put that into our induction smelter over here, and there we go. There's one more star metal. All right, so we have that done. So we need 2 gold, 2 aquamarine. All of this stuff we have available. 2 gold, aquamarine. What else do we need? So we're gonna need more marble. So it looks like we need 6 marble pillar. Whoop. Type in here, marble pillar. Looks like we don't have the marble pillars. That's fine. We need 2 chiseled marble. And then what else do we need? We need engraved marble 2. And then 6 pillars. And then 1 runed. Okay, so let's get 6 of those. And then 1 of those. Okay, so we need, click this, marble pillar, chisel. And then we need this one, turns into a runed one. What else was it? Is that engraved? We need 2 engraved marble. I guess we can turn those into, wait a second. Didn't we not? No, we need those. Oh, and the game froze again. Okay. Didn't crash this time, but it did freeze. Okay, so that's good. So we'll do that. Go back into our chisel, click this guy, and then we want that to turn into engraved marble. I think that's the first time we've had to use engraved marble at all. All right, so do we have everything we need now? We need a liquid starlight bucket, but we should already have some starlight available outside. We never moved our container for when we melted down one of our aquamarines. We should probably put another aquamarine in there so we can get some more of this stuff. But anyway, let's get up here to our trusty tree that has this stuff. That does not have quite a bucket of liquid starlight in it. Okay, dang. I was thinking that we'd just be able to grab our bucket right away, but I guess we're going to have to wait until nighttime in order for that to happen. Well, since that's the case, I'm going to go set up the recipe outside. Yeah, put everything into the place that it needs to be. We'll wait until nighttime until our aquamarine starts dripping off the starlight stuff into our drum up here. And then we should be able to do the craft, provided that we have enough starlight at the altar. I'm not sure if we do or do not, but yeah, so there's that guy. Anyway, I'll go ahead and set up the rest of the stuff over here at our altar, and then we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so once again, it is now nighttime. We have everything set here. Here's our liquid starlight bucket, and that's going to allow us to craft this guy. So is that going to be a long crafting chore, or is it going to be a relatively easy one? I don't know, but this is the first craft with this particular crafting altar, although nothing is like really much different, I guess. It's all practically the same stuff. Yeah, the one aquamarine that I put into our thing up there like broke before it even turned nighttime, so we didn't even collect anything out of that. I put another aquamarine in there a little bit later, like after it started turning nighttime, and we only got about 5 millibuckets worth of stuff. Not so much. So I grabbed another one of our rock crystals and I threw it up in there, and then we were able to collect a little bit more. I think we're down to about 2 or 3 of those rock crystals now. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to look at going out and harvesting more of those things. But yeah, we can definitely see those in the ground, as we saw before. By holding this particular staff, we can kind of see where they are underneath us. So yeah, that should be a relatively simple procedure to do, although a little bit tedious to go and grab them. But anyway, our quest book has been updating. We've been getting a lot of these quest completes. Let's take a look here. So star crystals, we can claim this one. So that's going to give us all of these things. Okay. We can do iron to star lord. Claim that one. We can do celestial altar. We'll claim this one. And we can do the starlight infuser. Let's claim that guy. All right. So we got a few of these things. So we'll pop this one open. We get ourselves a lantern of paranoia. We get ourselves some basic drawers, a full set of iron armor, fishing rod, and some fish. And finally, we get ourselves a couple of energy laser relays. All right, so nothing too fantastic. Compact giant chance cube. I don't think we're ever going to open the chance cubes. They never seem worth it, ever, really. Okay, so now that we have all of that done, this guy, the Starlight Infuser, we don't know anything about it. So let's go figure out how to make, or I guess how to use one of those things. It does not appear to be in this section. That's our new unlocked constellation section. Maybe it was under attunement? Is that where it was? Nope. I clicked the thing. I did not mean to click it. So I'm not seeing it under attunement, ritual pedestal, ritual acceleration. Was it under? Hold on. Let's scroll out a little bit more. So what else do we have? We have discovery. Yeah, maybe it was actually under constellation. Did I just miss it here? Starlight Infuser. I did miss it. Okay. So it says liquid starlight's unique properties cause it to interact with certain solid materials in several very useful ways. Especially aquamarine gems seem to react almost violently to liquid starlight. When immersed, they almost immediately begin to absorb the liquid, vibrating and shimmering quite energetically as they do so. The result of this reaction is resonating gems that constantly pulse with energy. So this is what we're looking for. We need 4 of those. The process, however, is not very stable and the effect fades as soon as the gem leaves the liquid. However, a device specifically built to induce liquid starlight into mundane materials should be enough to keep this effect on the aquamarine persistent. Geez, we have to make this thing now. Okay, so what does that cost? So 12 marble, 4 chiseled marble, 40 marble arch, 12 liquid starlight buckets. All right, we're going to be busy for a minute getting that stuff. 12 runed marble, 1 lapis block, and 8 marble pillars. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so there's marble down below. I see. To keep the liquid starlight from flowing out. Okay, so we're definitely got to build one of these things. So it looks like the lapis block is, yeah, in the exact center there underneath this guy. Very good. So I put one of those rock crystals up here. How much starlight do we have? I guess that's the next question. Are we going to have to go hunt a lot more of these crystals? Oh, it is still using... Oh, man. Okay. So before that thing breaks, where is my bucket? Did it get left? Or did it get used up? I know we just used the bucket to create this item that we have, but I don't know if it left the empty bucket over here or not. It did. Okay. So I want to use this bucket to take out one of the buckets of starlight over here. I'll grab myself some kind of a container to put some more of this in. We need 12 buckets of the stuff. And how fast are we collecting it? Not exceptionally fast, but fast enough, I suppose. So yeah, let me go ahead and get on that. I'll go make myself a drum, or maybe use an existing drum that we aren't using at the moment. Try and get 12 buckets of the stuff, and then we'll be back, guys. Well, guys, I took a look at the length of the video. We're pretty much towards the end of the video right now. I don't think we're going to be able to collect the 12 buckets of starlight. We got like 3 buckets, and then it turned daytime. Now I got to wait for nighttime, and then do the process over again. I don't think we'll be able to get that stuff today and then make anything happen. We still got to build that multi-block structure and then check out how that the infusion thing works, because I don't know, never used it before. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.